The golfing world cameras were in Mallorca last week for the annual Olazábal and Nadal Invitational, and Anna Whiteley caught up with the event's co-host José María Olazábal. Now 50, Ollie made his return to the European Tour in October after a long struggle with rheumatoid arthritis.
It's been fantastic to see you back on tour this year. How are you feeling, and is your illness behind you now?
Well, I cannot say my illness is behind me because that sort of illness, it is there. I mean, sometimes it stays dormant, but it's always the possibility of it, coming back. But at the moment, I'm feeling much better than when we played the last two events in London and Portugal. Fingers crossed, everything will be okay. I'm able to exercise in the gym now, spend some more time over there, so I'm very happy about that, and I'm really looking forward to the next season.
We saw you making your comeback at the British Masters. I have to say, I saw it with my own eyes. The support that you have is unbelievable. The fans were just hounding you all week. What was it like to be back and have that reception?
Well, it was great, I have to say. When I first stood on the first tee, the first day, the crowds were very warm, and in a way it was a bit emotional, I have to say, after a year and a half out of competition. To receive that warm welcome, it was fantastic.
And what's it like when you do take over a year out of the game? Do you watch much of what's happening on tour? Do you engage in...
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have. I think I'm golf sick, I have to say. So I followed the European Tour, also the PGA Tour, and a bit of the Senior Tour in the States. I try to follow the game of golf, what goes on, the new players coming up. Obviously, this season we had the Ryder Cup also, I always try to keep an eye on all those little things.
So what's the future for you then? You're very much eligible for the Senior Tour now, unfortunately. Yeah. Do you think we'll see you on there?
Well, that's a huge possibility, yes.
Yeah.
Something that I'm thinking of, I've talked to Miguel, and it's a huge possibility of me trying to play the Champions Tour in the States. I still would love to play a few events in Europe, but nature, has its toll, and I think the older we get, obviously, the more difficult it is for us to compete with the young generations. And in that regard, the most logical step will be to go and play in the Champions Tour.
And obviously a two-time major champion, but how satisfying would a senior major championship be for you?
To win, it doesn't matter where you win it, it's always great. But major events are always special. It doesn't matter if it's on the Senior Tour or the regular tour. Obviously, I will be very, very proud if I, keep on somehow winning some more events. If it's a major, even better.
This will be your 30th year now since you were Rookie of the Year. What keeps you going every day? What gets you up in the morning and keeps you picking up the clubs?
Well, the challenge that golf represents every day. It doesn't matter how good you are, how much you work at golf, you never know what's around the corner. I still believe that I can improve a little bit my game. I have always been a weak driver of the ball. That's some area that I still would love to improve on. The challenge that competition represents, to go out there and play against another 140 guys that are the best in the world, that's enough of a challenge and enough reason to wake up in the mornings and go to the driving range and work hard.
Absolutely. Well, Jose, it's a pleasure to join you on your weekend here in Mallorca. We'd love to see you on the Champions Tour, and best of luck in everything that you do.
Thank you very much, Anna. Thank you very much.